Shalom, giving all praise, honor. Shalom, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak, Dash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shah, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. We in this time, y'all. Akim, especially for the Akim, starting with 144,000 on down. You know, this is the competition right here, the contenders against the 144. The 144 gonna be the land. You know, we have a military on high when you go into Revelations 12. That's gonna deal with Esau's system in the heavens. But then you got the military on ground, which includes the angels. They're on ground, but it includes the 144, those that are alive right now. Yahweh I'm part of that, and the sincere Akim. You know, we gonna get busy, man. The Lord gonna turn us into weapons of war based on we gonna get it too, Jeremiah. So but anyway, you see this robot right here. This is the K5 ASR. This robot was rolled out today in New York subways. You know, now this probably would answer the question why there's been so much crime going on in the New York subways this past year. You know, the crime in the New York subways had picked up tremendously. You know, now it was due to them allowing a lot of psychopaths from the hospital. You got a mental hospital out there in New York City, as well as allowing a lot of criminals to come home based on this C-19. You know, they was laid out of Rikers Island, you know, a lot of other state prisons, as well as federal, based on this, pandemic, you know. And it looks like it's a setup because now this robot, this K5, we're going to look at a demonstration, is now been released in New York subways. You know, and it gives them an opportunity to say, hey, this is for your security, for your benefit. And the amount of pushings on the subways, the stabbings, and it seemed like everybody that was being attacked are women. So people are afraid to ride the New York subways. So to hear the cheers when they rolled this iRobot out today, you know, was unbelievable. Because people are looking for security. They just want to get to their plantations and get back home safely. You know, so, but this is what, you know, you carnal Israelites out there carrying guns to camps, bulletproof vests. You think that your own strength is going to deal? This is what you got to deal with. You got to deal with stuff like this and more. You better hope you of the Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah's elect. Because this robot is serious. And this is more like, I would say, this is more of a middle level, not a lower level robot. This is more of a middle level robot. Because when you go to places like Stop and Shop, you know, you have a robot that's patrolling. And that robot was spooky about 24 months ago. But people, you know, simulated. So now it's like part of the team. But these robots are set up to scan you. And when they scan your height, weight, all your dimensions, because this robot needs to know how to handle you. If you know anything about automated services, you know, they set it up to where it can handle you, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, you know, Instagram. They got to handle your mind. These robots are here to physically handle you. So we're going to just look at it overall with this robot. It says the Nightscope K5 is intended for outdoor use, running 24/7 on its own. Now, that's the key thing right there. This is going into that AI technology, that demonic technology from the other world. So you don't need to charge this robot. This robot can move. And this is what, you know, a lot of the scientists are backing up on this AI technology now. They were having several meetings about 6 to 7 months ago with the White House saying don't do it. A lot of scientists were saying do not release this AI technology. But this is from Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, so we moving forward. And this is going to be an added addition to Jacob's Trouble. So it says the Nightscope K5 is intended for outdoor use running 24/7 on its own, including anonymously recharging itself without any human intervention. It has contributed to the majority of the 2+ million hours of our experience in the field. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Now you add them hours up, that's going back, it could be maybe over 5-10 years. So it's taking all the police work that they ever did in the field, 2+ million hours, all into one robot. So this robot is meant to get busy. They released it today. Today is his first day. It's going to have a patrol officer by his side 24/7, but that patrol officer can't stop this robot. Once this robot is programmed, once the action starts, it starts. And you got to remember, demons are in this AI technology at this time. It's from the heavens. The K5 is best suited for securing large and outdoor spaces through the winters of the northeastern and the summer of the south. Give yourself additional eye, ear, and voice utilizing Salakia. You know, I'm not the best reader in the world. Utilizing our fully integrated Night Scope Security Operations Center uses interface, right? That means it's scanning your face, biotechnology. Now you have an advanced force multiplying physical deterrent on your team, giving you the power to better secure the place people work, study, and visit. Now you see they got 3 miles per hour, which I do not agree with that. You got electric bikes that move faster than 3 miles per hour, but they're gonna give you that. It's about 400 pounds. It is about 33.5 in width. Outdoor, indoor security. The height is about, look, this thing is about 6.5. This thing is 6'3", man. So you got a robot rolling up on you, and they don't have to make it walk at 3 miles per hour, because you got to think about the average pace of someone, you know, a robot rolling up on you, almost 6'3". You're going to want this robot to move kind of slow, and this robot like got some weight because it's very intimidating. When you see this robot, it's very intimidating, you know, and the length is 36 inches in length, man. So this is what Jacob Trouble looks like, and they rolled it out today. And not just one, several of them. Go to Boston Dynamics, you know, located out there in Baltimore, and look at these robots that they've been preparing for you Jakes. This is all going to be, that's what the Lord said, a time like never before. Ain't nobody had technology like this. Go back to the Assyrians, the Neo-Babylonian Empire, you know, the Medo-Persians, you know, the Greeks, Rome. Whoever had something like this. That's how we can see that Jacob's Trouble is going to be serious. We're going to get into the scriptures, but I want to bring your attention to this movie here. This is RoboCop. This movie came out back when I was a youth, you know. I'm in my mid-40s. I'm 45 years old right now, so that's how old this movie is. This is RoboCop, and when this movie came out, people say, oh, this would never happen. Actual, this guy would be considered a cyborg, you know. We had something called the Bionic Man and the Bionic Woman when I was growing up, where they infuse man and machine. So they rolled this cop out, which is RoboCop, at the height of crime, when police officers didn't want to come to work. And you got to look at the new shutdown that's about to happen. This shutdown is going to be serious. I was speaking to some professionals today, and they said they're not locking in. They said they're going to do whatever they got to do to stay on the field, meaning they're not going to do what they did 3 years ago. So what's going to make them so scared that they're going to lock in? If they're going to turn up the fear, you're going to see either a false flag or bodies about to start dropping from that stuff they got in them, man, to where police officers don't want to come to work. Shit, you got the National Guard that ain't going to want to come out in the streets because they're going to say it's something in the air. So you're gonna need these robots. That's when RoboCop was rolled out. When you look at the movie, it was a major strike that was in the first one. I forget what year. It was the early 90s. This movie was rolled out. It was a major strike with the police, and crime was on its height. And they needed something that was highly more advanced than just your physical police officer. So they rolled this guy out, which is RoboCop. And now you can see we go from this, to the actual thing. Now, it doesn't look like RoboCop because there's no man in it, but you got to remember the man's mind. The mind was put into this machine, which makes it very, very dangerous. So this is the Nightscope. Its official name is K5, and its California-based maker, Nightscope, describe it as a fully automated outdoor security robot. It is currently used in hospitals, malls, airports, right? Warehouse and casinos, and will soon be deployed in the Times Square subway station, the city's busiest underground transit hub. Now, without the crime that's been happening, people being sliced on the face, people scared to go down, they will be very uncomfortable with this robot rolling out. But now that they ramped up the crime in New York City, now you feel comfortable with this robot protecting you. So this is all part of Esau's schemes, man. Let's just check out a quick video. Quick tutorial.
I'm P5, too confident. I don't need your compliment.
I'm slacky about this stuff, man. They make you sit through these commercials now.
I understood the assignment.
And digi-dogs. Now New York City's turning to robots to patrol the Times Square subway station. Eyewitness
How big that robot is, man?
More on today's announcement. NJ.
So, Dave, what weighs 400 pounds, gets paid $9 an hour, and works from midnight to 6 in the morning without complaining? I'll give you a hint, Dave. It's not photographer Mike Thorne. It's not photographer John Spry. I'll give you the answer. It's a RoboCop called K5 that's about to begin deployment here in the Times Square subway station. So yes, love it or hate it, the future is now. The robot is going to wander the city's busiest subway station in the overnight hours like something out of Star Wars. Mayor Adams made the announcement with transit commanders here this morning. They've pointed out, Dave, that crime underground is trending lower, although felony assaults are still higher than they were before the pandemic, and that's, of course, the concern. The mayor insists that riders should feel reassured. The robot's going to act as a high-tech set of eyes to watch over the station as it moves about, capturing video without using facial recognition technology and without recording audio, according to the mayor. The robot will have a panic button that riders can use to call for patrol officers. Mainly, it's intended to be a deterrent to crime.
Welcome to New York City, K5, and welcome to the NYPD. K5 is a robot that uses technology already in existence. We are taking an expansive camera network in the subway system and adding to it, supplementing to it, if you will, and adding a series of cameras that not only moves, but a device that can connect subway riders to immediate assistance if the need arises.
While I believe it is our duty to utilize state-of-the-art technology advancements to help keep New Yorkers safe, I believe we must do it wisely and not intrusively.
Well, the mayor insists he's sensitive to privacy concerns. Of course, civil liberties experts have objected to what they see as an expanded security surveillance state.
Of course, because we're going into the internet of all things, man. Smart cities, 15-minute cities. Your connection, your fusion comes next with that MOTB. And you best believe they're going to have everybody's number, because that MOTB going to be your new social security number. So I'm going to just grab a couple scriptures because, hey, we in a serious time. So when the Lord said a time like no other, oh, he meant that. He meant what he said here. These robots is going to be very fascinating rolling into the end of this year, going into 2024. So this is, I'll make this quick. This is Jeremiah 30. start from verse 6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail? For all faces are turned into paleness with fear. Alas, for that day is great. So we coming into a very great day, man. So that none is like it. You're not going to be able to compare this day to any time in Jacob's history. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Now I'm just going to that word trouble real quick. You don't get the blue leather because, Jake, black ass is in trouble, man, because everything is a game with Jake, man. You know how it go. Everything's a game. Oh, they wouldn't do that. The government wouldn't do that to us. Government. I can't say government. What does the word government mean? I don't know. It means benefits. No, it means mind control. The ment is the mental part, and the gov is the control part. Mind control. So, yes, your government is going to turn on your black ass. So, trouble, which are straits, distress, vexer, revile, wife. Look at that. Look at that. Why did they put the woman in it? Because who's the main one that's going to be in trouble? The damn woman, man. It says adversity, affliction, anguish, distress, tribulations, trouble, man. Tightness. We coming into a time. Let's go into the root real quick. Tazar, narrow, tight, straits, distress, adversity, foe, enemy, oppressor. Who's your main oppressor? Esau, man. Esau and the 2/3. That's after us too. Hard pebble, flint. You understand? So this is the time. Trouble, clothes, anguish, sorrow, tribulations, straits, distress, enemy, flint, foe, adversity. Hey, do we gotta go on? This is the time we coming in. Your trouble, Jake. Your trouble, man. Because we claiming the hopeful elect. So we claiming Ezekiel 9:4. The exemption from this. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. He have mercy on his elect. But y'all that's on your own, you think your muscles, your might, your guns, your prepping, your sweet Jesus, Allah, whatever you into, Kemet, your job, hey, maybe you trying to retire right now. Cash in on your 401k and move to Florida. Whatever any of your bright ideas got, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till the Lord roll out his anger on you, because it's all coming from Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah. So I'm ending right there, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, B'Shem Rakah HaKodash. Time is at hand. Shalom.